Hello, everybody.
Hey,
welcome to the Loud and Gay
welcome to the
Show.
Loud and
Welcome.
Gay
It's
Show.
episode 27.
Wait, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Loud and Gay Show with your loud and gay bro and your loud and gay hoe. What'd you think of that?
Rhyming. I like the way the words rhymed. Everything. I think just at its core, conceptually, my body didn't like it.
Is it because like my humor is like so like highbrow?
No, I think
you're such a like dimwit.
No, it's actually I think more so just the simple fact that you did it in like the most broy frat guy voice.
Yeah, that's
and
who
that's
I am.
scary.
That's who I am in my core.
And it's just very scary.
You
say bro and then ho.
This isn't fair because now you got all shiny.
Shiny?
She just put all this lip gloss on, but I don't have any lip gloss, so now
I
she's
put
all
Burt's
shiny.
Bees on.
You know they put real bees in there? You know it's
Yeah.
like 30 dead bees per little thing.
And
little
it's
stick.
great.
They're grinding them up while they're still alive.
Well, yeah. Well, what else did you do with them? They don't do
That's
anything
true.
else.
They don't do
What
anything
else does a bee do?
That's true. What else do you need it for?
Yeah, exactly.
Give me your fucking honey. Remember that nigga lost his bitch to Seinfeld B?
Oh, in the B movie, the guy lost his. Yeah.
His wife.
His fiance.
I was being
Fiance.
vulgar for comedic effect. Obviously she's a woman, not a bitch. She's a wife. She's lovely.
She wasn't a wife. They didn't get married.
Oh, they weren't married.
No.
Oh, that's not cheating.
It's a lot of takes being dropped right now. If it's before marriage, it's not cheating. Like
me, a fiance.
Yeah, right.
Bro, imagine your girl leave you for a B. Like he's crashing out in the movie. And he's supposed to be a villain, but he's low key the only valid nigga in the whole movie. The B suing you in court and shit. Cause isn't that the whole shit in B movie and the nigga in court?
Yeah, but like I don't think that's with the guy.
That's a separate situation.
That's a separate situation with the evil antagonist, which is the rich capitalist who wants to.
But isn't the guy supposed to be like isn't he supposed to be kind of evil too? Because like, look, he's trying to get in between their love, bro. That's a B.
Well, no, I think I do think he was kind of just dickish though, right? Like to the girl.
Oh, is that true?
I think just generally he was quite dickish.
She got saved by nice guy Jerry Seinfeld, who's a B.
Here's the thing. I don't remember it well enough. Like I don't remember it from the lens of trying to analyze. Yo, is this guy in the right or not?
Yeah.
And it's been like 10 years since I've seen this movie.
Maybe instead of doing the pod, we should watch B movie and take really
serious notes.
We don't talk the whole movie. We're like laser focused, writing feverishly.
We could do we should just both hard pivot. Fuck the podcast. Fuck my whatever social media stuff I got going on right now. The music thing gets done. It's watched.
It's done. It's watched.
We just do movie video essays now.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
That'd be a big
fire.
switch.
You know that's what I used to do on the pod that I hosted before this.
Oh, you used to like talk about movies and shit?
Yeah, it was called Movie Club, the pod that I co-hosted when I was in college. It was called Movie Club, and we watched a movie every week and we talked about it. But like we also talked about mostly other stuff. But that was like one of the
core concepts was the movie itself.
You guys like my blonde? It looked
crazy.
Yeah.
Audio listeners, it's blonde, but
on video, I low-key look kind of bald. It looked like the same color as my skin.
It's not. It looks like you dyed it green a little bit on video, I think.
They wouldn't get it, bro. They just don't understand.
But yeah, no, he bleached and then didn't dye it. He like toned it, but not dyed.
Yeah, and the toner fucking didn't really work very well.
Is it because you waited? Because you dyed it yesterday and then you toned it today?
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
No.
Is that bad?
I think the problem is when I bleached it, I didn't bleach it for long enough, so it didn't lift enough, so I didn't get light enough. If it got lighter, I would have been able to tone it to be more chill, but because it was so dark already, it was like, it only can be toned so much.
I don't know how toner works for blonde and bleaching. I don't get it.
Oh. Toner, okay, so you know how when you bleach hair, it's like, well, I keep saying brassy. That's the term they use. But when it's kind of like orangey and warm, toner takes it and it doesn't make it any lighter. It just makes it from like less of a warm tone and more of a like cool, like normal blonde or like platinum tone. Like that's what toner does. But the toner can only work that well if you bleach it to be really light. And I didn't bleach it to be light enough for the toner to work very effectively, I think.
Why'd you fail in that part?
Because it was hot and itchy, and I was like, fuck it, I'll take it out. Even though I should have bleached it for longer.
And how long did you leave it in for?
Why are you asking me so many questions? You don't trust me? You don't believe me? You don't believe a black
Whoa,
man?
I was just asking how long you left it in for. I don't know how bleaching works.
Are you victim blaming?
What? How long did you leave it in for? Why you get so scared?
20...
That sounds ridiculous.
20 or 25 minutes.
It should have been at least 2 hours.
At least 2-3 hours. 4 hours. But it's funny, 4 hours, I think I could just peel it off. Like,
yeah,
literally all of
your
it.
scalp even. Your scalp even.
Yeah, it's just my brain.
Real quick, though, everybody. We fucked up.
We fucked up real bad.
We did fuck up
Well, really, no, I fucked up.
Whoa. No.
We didn't talk about this before the air that I was just going to push it on you.
Hello.
Honestly, this is all
So here's the
her.
situation. When we filmed the last 2 episodes, we forgot to do the shout-outs in the episode. And
Because we're rusty because it's been a month since we recorded.
Right, exactly. And because we had gotten so busy and we forgot to then for this the episode that's coming out today that we have not released yet because it's a whole situation.
It's June 8th right now.
Right. So
today is June 8th. So the episode...
when 2 episodes for you guys, 2 episodes ago is when this episode will be. Does that make sense? Anyways, so we just didn't put in like a separately recorded segment because I forgot to do that today because okay, here's the situation. I didn't even get around to even thinking about it because yesterday.
Imbecile.
Here's the situation. We potted like all day.
We was popping perks all day.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And Vikes. And Hydros.
No, not me. I couldn't do the hydros. It's got Tylenol.
You had the codeine instead.
Yeah. I do something different. I can't have a Nased right now.
Yeah.
But no. So we potted, and then we got done at like 6 or something, and then I stayed over for another 2 hours while we did various editing things like of our own accord.
Working really
hard.
Really hard.
He was doing. Can you talk about? Yeah, you could. The video came out, and you could talk about it. Yeah, you did.
Oh, it's not a fucking secret. Yeah.
Yeah, he directed Sophie Hunter, white rapper Sophie Hunter's latest non-rap song.
Yeah, I directed and edited Sophie Hunter's last hit single, "Ruin My Life." Out now. Yeah. Check out the video. Please. If it does really well, Rob can get a lot more opportunities. What Noah's saying, really long-winded, is that we forgot to do the fucking shout-outs.
Oh well, yeah. So we was doing that, and then after I got done being at Rob's place, and I was sick and tired of him. I went back. Before I got on the subway, I got a whole big pack of chewy Chips Ahoy cookies.
Oh, nice.
And then and then I snacked on them as I was walking to the subway station. And then on the train, every once in a while I'd open the bag, I'd have a cookie.
Okay.
And then I transferred to the bus. Didn't have a single cookie on the bus.
Where are you going with this?
And then I went back to Malik's house, got in bed, ate the rest of the cookies, and passed out. And that was at 10 p.m. last night.
Okay.
And then I woke up.
Okay.
And completely forgot about.
Yeah, she forgot about you guys.
So I forgot about the pod.
Oh yeah, she didn't even edit the pod or put the pod up. She pulled up here at like 2:00 and she was like, I didn't
render. I had edited it already like Saturday before we recorded and everything yesterday.
But she was like, I didn't render out the pod or upload it. And I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. But that's just because I fell asleep after I had about 30 cookies.
That's a lot of cookies.
But it's like the small ones.
Aren't you supposed to be not doing that?
Why?
For the gastritis? Because chocolate?
Is chocolate bad?
It's on my shit for GERD. And I thought it's the same diet.
It is similar and I probably shouldn't. But
30 cookies is a lot, but that's real as fuck. I've been there, Cookie Monster.
But also, like, I think like caffeine's the problem. And, like, caffeine can be in chocolate, but it's like milk chocolate, so it's like should be okay.
I don't think caffeine is the problem. I think the coffee, the coffee itself. I don't know what it is about it. If it's like, I don't know.
So I fucked up and I failed on multiple fronts. Apparently, I can't take care of my body, nor can I. Wait.
Or can you take care of the pod? Anyways, while she was uploading the pod to YouTube, so I was like, did we do the shout outs?
Oh, no.
And she was like,
and it was too late.
It was too late because it was already uploaded.
It was already uploaded.
And so, anyways, what we're here to say
is
we are so sorry.
I apologize. I fucked up. And
I'm so sorry.
To the people on the Patreon that give us the money to pay the $25 a month.
I'm so fucking sorry. And I just pray you can like forgive me because like, I put everything I have into this and I just can't believe I let you down.
See, he takes this really seriously. He takes it so seriously. And like me, I just like I've close myself off from my emotions.
Yeah, she's completely out of tune with her.
So
her
I just
emotions.
can't even feel the guilt that I feel. Like I just don't even feel it.
So, anyways, first we're gonna do a shout out to the beginning this time as a
We'll
as
do
a
it at the beginning
repentance.
and we'll do it at the end
as a repentance for our sins. Shout out to our newest Patreon, the high tier member, the white Nancy Pelosi,
as opposed to the black one
or the
Asian one.
the Sudanese
Yeah,
Nancy Pelosi. That's what I'm more interested in.
the Sudanese one.
What's she up to? Shout out to they them of the state. They them
They them any.
They enemy. I think the N comes before the M. So
They them any. They them any.
You know, it's not
But there's
enemy.
no.
It's enemy.
Well, yeah, but they don't have the N in there. It's just they them any. They them me the state.
Oh.
Wait.
Well, shouldn't? Oh, that's a
Wait,
good question.
They.
Oh, you're right. It is they
but-
them any, but they should swap
no,
the
it's not
M
N.
for
There's
the
not-
N. Yeah.
The N. No, the N's actually an M. I misspelled it there. The N is an M. It's so
You know
it's
what's funny?
they them me of the
They
state.
shot me a DM and they're like, if that's too much of a mouthful, you can like shorten it to something else. And I
We've
was
been
like,
adding
fuck
syllables
no.
the entire
They
time.
then enemy.
We've been adding syllables this entire time.
Shout out
Damn
to
it.
Leah,
Yeah, shout out
my black
Dev.
indigo queen,
Dev, Queen Indigo Black.
and Alex F, who's also supporting my personal Patreon for my music.
Yeah, I think
Thank
and
you,
I think
Alex
we've
F.
said all of that twice actually.
That's fire. No, it's good.
And yeah, we just wanted to say like we're so sorry to you guys because we fucked up. We fucked up really bad, and I just don't. I
Anyways,
just feel really bad about it, but
that's enough.
I don't feel that bad.
The other people don't fucking care.
Yeah, the other people.
The other
don't care.
listeners are like, we don't give a fuck
We don't
about
give a
those
fuck.
rich Patreon subscribers.
Right, but like
Because
like,
we're broke as fuck. That's why we're not supporting the Patreon.
But like, if you ain't broke, I mean, you could go to our Patreon and give us like $5 a month for a bonus episode.
Everybody who's not on our Patreon is broke as fuck, got no hoes, no
Yeah.
life.
True.
And so it's kind of like you want to fix that, right?
Yeah, you want to fix that. If you give us $5 a month, like it kind of is like karma, bringing karma into your life
It'll
in
bring
like a good way.
good
karma, the best karma.
Your
pristine
parents will
quality.
accept you for your identity.
It's true. It's true. And if you give us $25, then you also get like a shout out, and then like a sticker. And then if you give us 10, it's only the sticker. But it's like a
This
really
is
good
enough.
sticker.
Go on Patreon heavy.
Oh, and then it's also like follow the podcast on
Follow the
Spotify
pod.
and then like rate it or whatever. We got to do this at the beginning. Sorry.
We're gonna be so real. We're trying to get better at this part. Me and Noah have been trying to figure out, because see, the thing about me and Noah here is that we're broke as fuck. Noah can't even afford to come back to New York next month to shoot more episodes. So we're trying to figure out how to make more money, but we're not practiced at this part. Because the whole shit of the pod was not to like
Make money.
Yeah,
like,
it's like-
it wasn't like the first thing in our minds. It was kind of like, oh, let's make a good thing and like it'd be
so-
good.
so
So,
now
then
we're
the
trying
money's
to-
an afterthought.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
monetization's an afterthought.
So we're not good at the monetization part at all. So anyway, guys, I'm in trouble right now on the internet.
Oh, well, before you talk about that, do you want to get? I got him a Chinese present.
Oh, you're gonna give it to me on the air?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do it.
You want it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
It's one thing.
Okay, it's Chinese.
It's Chinese.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh my gosh, these are the Zhonghua cigarettes. That's what I rapped about.
Yeah. It's the Chinese cigarettes. It's Zhonghua.
You know, I
Zhonghua.
said this on a song.
Yeah.
Wait, this is so sick. Wait, look at the. Can you guys see the packy?
So everyone who can't see it, all the audio people, it has like, I think it's the Forbidden Palace on it on one end, and then whatever. But it's like the Chinese
It's like red and
state. It's like the
gold.
Chinese state-owned company that makes the cigarettes, like the Chinese like government cigarettes.
Bro, I got the commie shit on the side. The People's Republic of China.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Wait, this is so kind. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, of course. You're welcome, friend.
Thank you, bombastic Noah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this is actually sick. On the intro of my last album, I made it with this producer he's a big China fan, and so the intro, the first thing I say is I'm in Shenzhen, China, in the Yangwang 9 smoking Changhua cigarettes, broke ass nigga. And so now I can 1/3 of that I can do.
You can, yeah, 1/3 of that you can do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got you a gift too.
He did the Italian hand thing that like was the thing, and then he did the
You're
white
gay,
the
sorry.
white power symbol.
Oh. Well, you know me, I'm racist.
No, but like, okay, you know, people do like the finger like loop thing,
Where you look at it,
but
and
it's
it means
also
you're
like
gay.
white. But apparently, this also could be white power because
No,
boom.
it's not. Who's fucking saying? Nobody's
boom.
doing that. They're not throwing that shit up. They're not doing that, bro. When I was at those meetings, they weren't doing none of that.
He wasn't
shit, bro.
throwing up gang signs at the Klan meeting.
They weren't throwing up gang signs that came. Yo, I'm in trouble on the internet. Spinning that back.
In the Klan meeting, throwing up blood.
Well, that's not why I'm in trouble. We posted the clip. I don't know if you guys listen to the episode with Malik, episode 24, where I was like, sometimes I see a cute kid and I think about kidnapping them, obviously as a joke, obviously sarcastically, and I was like, because I feel like I could raise this nigga just as good as the parents. That was the joke.
No, you said better.
Same thing. Oh, here you go.
Because just as
she
good.
Can't help it, guys.
No.
She can't help it.
But also like in terms of like you want to defend yourself, saying just as good. It's like why then even kidnap if there's no benefit?
I think I said just as good, bro. I don't think I said better. But it
Really?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyways, the point is, it was obviously a joke, but then we posted. I didn't even realize I was being super out of pocket. I thought that was just like funny. But then we posted it, and
the clip. We posted a clip. This is not from the episode.
Yeah, we posted a clip, and then people were getting rowdy in the comments, bro. Especially on Facebook, where one of the Facebook comments said,
we had to delete it on Facebook because, dude, it was.
Bro, okay, remember what I was saying last episode about like, man, shit's getting real racist.
Yeah.
But one of the Facebook comments, it was only up for like 6 minutes. It was like, black people are the worst people.
Yeah. Oh no, it was black people are the lowest tier the lowest tier group of people.
Oh,
or some shit like that.
Perfect. Same,
lowest tier.
Whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks.
Wow.
It's like, damn.
Yeah, it was
and then
crazy.
one of them was like, this is why we're all carrying because of like predators like this. I was like, okay. All right. God damn. Bro, whatever. And then the whole rest of the clip is funny too. Like we say other stuff. Anyways, whatever, bro.
Yeah, it was yeah, but like
I just feel like everybody's always mad at me and I'm not ever doing anything wrong. It's just like you guys just don't understand me.
Yeah, but I also think people just tend to be particularly sensitive about like pedophilia stuff right now because of the government.
No,
you keep saying no. I keep bringing this up when people like talk about it, but I do think this is like factoring it. It's because there's a bunch of people that feel like, oh, like
you think
extra
that Epstein
sensitive about
files
it.
are making people see Rob Apollo comedic clips and take it too seriously?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
Because I think people underestimate like maybe because like oh like shit's not happening with the government, but like no, there's a huge chunk of people that like feel like awful like particularly sensitive about like the entire thing just because of Epstein and it not being like addressed properly.
Well, yeah, they should, but come on, bro, come on.
They don't know you. This is the thing.
But if I if I was a predator,
and this is not me saying like as like oh I would see that clip and think this or like whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but like it's like I just like think about like where their brain is going. It's like they don't know who this person
I just
is,
feel
and they
like
just see blah, blah, blah.
if I was a real predator who was really trying to kidnap kids, I wouldn't take a video of it and put it on my Instagram reels.
I mean, people talk about like
with captions.
Well, I mean, yeah, that would be crazy. But like, there is like a bunch of people who like hide like they're like fucking depraved shit and like they're like most forward facing whatever. I mean, Dan Schneider,
maybe that's
he was
true.
using the entire Nickelodeon budget for like feet.
Please don't compare me to Dan Schneider.
Okay, that's not what I was trying to do.
Please, really, please.
That's not what I was trying to do.
I guess I'm just like Dan Schneider, guys.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I was trying to say.
I'm such a monster. You know what it really is? You know what I really think it is?
What?
I think people are embarrassed because I'm so funny and handsome. And so I think they see me and they get really upset because they know they can never be them. And so then they're thinking this guy must be a monster because how else would he have gotten these powers? He's too powerful because he's handsome, he's funny. He must have signed some deal with the devil, so he must be an evil person. I think that's what's happening subconsciously when people are negative to me in the comments. You know?
That is a theory. And stand on that.
Just as good as yours. So. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to come forward and be like, I'm not a predator. I just be fucking around.
That's like the worst wording you could have said.
Not fucking around.
That's the worst.
See? See?
Oh my god.
See?
Dude.
See? Fucking snowflake.
Dude. Okay, there's no way that like
Why am I such a monster? Everything I say is critiqued. What can I say? What can I say anymore?
Dude, there's no way that wasn't on purpose.
This isn't fair. I'm gonna start writing down all the bad stuff you say and reading it off, and I'm letting them all decide about you.
I can take accountability for anything I've ever said, but like, I feel like that'd just be deflecting, and it just paint you in a worse light, dude.
Well, it's not about taking it off of me. It's about bringing down the whole ship.
Oh, bring down the whole ship.
Yeah. You know, like the kind of thing where it's like if I go down, everybody goes down with me.
Huh.
That kind of thing. I'll make up lies about people too. I'll use the wokest language ever, bro. I'm so fluent and woke, bro. I could get any of you fuckers so bad with the right paragraph. If you gave me like 10 minutes to use the right therapy speak words, I could take down anybody.
Okay. Okay. Here's a situation. I want to give you a situation, and I want how you would take this person down. Okay.
Okay.
It's an exercise.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't name anybody who's fucking under 18, because apparently I'm interested in them, because I'm so bad and I'm a predator and I'm a pedophile. So just keep that in mind, since that's what fucking everybody thinks about me.
Why would you say that?
I'm not saying it. That's what everybody's saying.
Why would you say
He's so bad. He's so evil. He probably fucking... he probably went to the island.
Why would you say that?
All right, guys, we're back. I just got fucking censored. I don't know how much is going to get censored, but I know a lot. Guys, me and Noah, we have these disagreements sometimes. On air, off air. Because, like, because we just have different ideas of what's too crazy sometimes. And sometimes we have to figure it out. We have to see how many lines we can push. I was being way worse yesterday.
What was you saying yesterday?
I was getting racial. Let's talk about other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I said a couple really crazy things yesterday. I'm not going to lie. Especially in the Patreon. Sign up for the Patreon if you want to see me trip out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's funny. You know what's funny? Like, I feel like when we're in pod mode, I feel like I have a really high threshold of like what's too crazy to say.
Yeah.
But then when we post a clip and people start saying stuff, then I get defensive.
Yeah.
But it's funny, in the deeper pod, I feel, because here's the thing, I feel like if somebody's listening to the full pod or is listening to multiple episodes, niggas know I'm not a fucking crazy person, and they know I'm just fucking around, and I do a lot of wild fucking around. So all the context is there, and so I think in the bigger pod, I'm not really nervous about, like, you know what I mean. But then when we get the clip and it's reaching all these people who you know
never engaged with you before,
you have seen me like twice maybe.
Right, yeah.
It's like, oh, this nigga's a fucking evil person, and it's like, no, this is just how the nigga acts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, I just feel like it's hard to find those thresholds. I feel like I find the same thing in my music. You know, like what's the right amount of self-censorship?
Yeah, well, I think part of it too, like, I don't know, because like for me, I've obviously thought about, okay, is this gonna be like joke too crazy, but like, I don't know. I think low key I've gotten to a point where, because like so much of my life has been like geared towards like making social media work and it being like a priority. So like I've kind of baked that into my like core personality. So like my line of stuff that I would say like has been informed by what I've seen online and fly online. So it's like in comparison to what I've seen other people already do. So it's like for me, I don't feel like I mean, like technically it's like pushing the line or whatever, but I don't feel like it's pushing the line as much because it's like, oh, I've seen someone else do crazier stuff than what I just did, and it's like da. Yeah. So like all of my stuff is like filtered through that of like so this is what I've seen in comparison to other people.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because I let other people, they can lead the charge and make the mistake and say something way too crazy. But also I think it's important for me too, just because like, I mean, again, I always do the caveat thing of like, I ain't never been diagnosed or whatever, but like I most likely do have autism just because of like how I act and then how my family acts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You behave in an autistic manner.
Yeah. And like I just struggle with like, like the social rules sometimes about like what is too much or too little or what, you know what I mean? And just like kind of social rules or blah blah blah. And so like having other people be a guide for me helps me, because I will just say something out of pocket just because it's like I didn't realize I was out of pocket, but it's like I now I use other people as a guide.
Yeah, you know what's funny, that's real. That makes a lot of sense. And I feel like in different communities, different stuff is too crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because the funniest part is like the stuff that I think is too crazy is the stuff that is the racial stuff that's going viral right now. Like we keep talking. We've been really on our like talking about how the last couple episodes about like how race is in a super weird place on the internet right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like people are getting loose around race in a way that I hate. So like there are definitely things that like we've said or thought about or said whatever that I've been like, you know what, this is pushing it too far. That 100% would not have gotten us in trouble on the internet, but that I was like, I don't feel good about this. But then simultaneously, there's stuff where I'm like, bro, obviously I'm dicking off. This isn't that crazy. But then we put it on the internet, and then people are like, just I feel
engaging
like,
it with like how they would engage with it or whatever.
Yeah, like I feel like the threshold of stuff for me is just like in totally different ways. Because like I'm like, bro, I'm not a predator, and nobody around me is a predator. Nobody around me has gotten in trouble for being a predator, and so like I'm not. I guess like my brain isn't like on super sensitive mode if somebody's like making a semi. Also, wait, let me back up. When I made the joke about kidnapping kids, it wasn't at all like a sexualized joke, because I was talking about kidnapping them to raise them better than their parents, right? So to be clear, I wouldn't joke about like pedophilia like that. Like that's not funny. But what I'm saying is that when I watched that clip back, it wasn't triggering anything in my mind where I was like, oh, I'm hitting such a sensitive subject that this is too crazy to say, you know, because I was like, oh, this is obviously like just dicking off, right? So then I'm surprised at the sensitivity in other people. Whereas sometimes, bro, I've seen other creators, they'll be like getting real racial with it. And I'll be like, bro, this is racist. I hate this. And then I'll look in the comments and nobody's mad. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, I think part of that too is just like, society is like, I mean, obviously people get away with like actual pedophilia. I ain't trying to be like, oh, people care about pedophilia but they don't care about racism.
Yeah.
But I do think that like at least, and this is like separate from like a legal system, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But in terms of like
court of public opinion,
I do think people, I mean, like, because the average person in the United States is white. Right. And that means that the average person in the United States doesn't really think about race in terms of like
critically.
Yeah, critically, or like the fact that like they've never had someone, like they've never experienced like genuine racism. I mean, technically they could have experienced some sort of like bias from whatever the fuck, but they've never encountered a systemic thing or this like pervasive cultural attitude towards them or whatever, where it's like in making people make assumptions about them or blah,
so
blah,
they're
blah,
not
blah.
Inherently sensitive to it.
Exactly. And then because they don't see it,
Yeah.
And they, you know, take everything as like a fucking attack.
Yeah.
Then it's like there's a whole defensive mechanism be like, no, that's not racist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so they don't even engage with that at all.
Yeah.
Whereas like, I mean, like patriarchy like operates in a different way in terms of like what like rape and like rape culture and blah 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 blah. And then so people online, like they'll be more like, if anyone's had like a situation with sexual abuse or whatever or anything like that, they'll be more tapped in and clued in a way that like a white person's not doing that same way.
Yeah, no,
like, for race.
I totally
is definitely why that's happening.
I totally completely agree with you, which is why I would never make a rape joke.
Well,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so my point is less so that like my point is more so that like if some of my stuff was really pushing into that territory, then I would expect backlash. But I feel like I'm not even pushing into that territory. So then sometimes I'm like, I'm like, what the heck?
Well, I also think part of it too is like just like the medium in of itself. Like for example, right? Like like a stand-up comedy room, like you get the crowd to warm up to you, and it creates this like relationship of kind of like maybe trust or like whatever. Like there's
and they know the context
thing
they're walking into.
Yeah, and also it's like a person in real life. It's in this room. It's like it's whatever. But then it's when stuff's online, it's also like this is a broad sweep of people, and also
That's
just like
true.
the culture online
Yeah.
tends towards people just like
Distrust.
distrust and just throwing shit out there. Or like
Yeah.
accusation of like, oh, this is this is
That's
whatever.
true.
Like this is problematic, and like
It's not like people are coming upon our Instagram reel like, okay, now it's not like there's a disclaimer before that's like you are entering
comedy
space. These are two comedians. This is their names. This is their backgrounds. Okay, go. And then the clip plays.
Right. Like it's like
Yeah, that's real.
tragic news right before our shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there's actually like a in the specific context of like
That's
the whole
true.
kidnapping kids thing. Someone literally could go from a like news story about a kid that gets kidnapped
That's
to
true.
then going to that.
Rob Apollo being like, I'll be looking at you.
Right, and then to them that feels connected,
Yeah,
even though it's
that's
completely
true.
disconnected.
That's
in
a
real
strong
life.
point. That's a strong point. I'll give
And
you
I think
that
that's
one.
why clips like I think that's why people engage with the clips differently than they do with the actual podcast.
Yeah.
Because the podcast in
People
a
are in
way
the
is
context.
similar like a comedy space.
Yeah,
where
that's
like
true.
you go, oh, okay, this is the dynamic here. This
That's
is what's
true.
going on.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean? It's like setting the expectations. I
It's
guess.
also like, I guess, like when like a celebrity or like a music artist or something, like when they have something that goes viral to outside their fans, and then people engage with it devoid of like who that person is.
Yeah.
And then their fans are like, no, because blah 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 blah. But then like outside people have no like context for that, for better or for worse.
Yeah.
You know
For
what-
sure.
you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like it's not dissimilar. I guess that's true. You know what? That's the best point you've made yet.
The best point.
Yeah, because I mean, I was pushing back on everything you were saying for the first 20 minutes of the pod. But that point is actually pretty strong, and I'll accept it.
Yeah. Then that's also just something I've like had to learn. It's just like, okay, oftentimes when like someone's like getting mad at what's going on here, like they don't have the context for me.
Yeah.
All they have is this in relation to every other video they've just seen and blah 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 blah.
That's true. I think that I also like have a general resentment towards the current attitudes on the internet right now. And I think sometimes that comes out when I see it's not just when people engage with me in a way that I think isn't fair. I think anybody, like anytime I see a video where people are engaging in the comments unfairly, it upsets me. Like there's like a general assumption of bad will. Like a lot of the time.
And I think
It's like, damn.
I think also just part of it too is like you see so much negative shit online that and your brain again is not evolved to process this in like
Right.
a super nuanced like way or whatever.
Mhm.
So then your brain is just like on guard. Oh, I think a lot of people honestly, and they don't realize it, and engage with the internet
true.
in like a distrustful way.
Yeah.
But it's like such an ingrained habit.
Yeah, it's true, and and also, I mean, sometimes you do see some like to your point, like
You do see something.
you see some shit that's actually crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. Just like short form in general is like a
You know
weird
what?
medium.
I'll have a talk with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, do me a favor, only put my videos in between like cute puppy videos, so that people are already primed to be feeling good, so that people aren't coming in with hate and negativity. You know,
But like, if it's like
or like hopecore. Put me in between the
Hopecore?
hopecore. Yeah, hopecore, like cute puppies. Somebody like cleaning up their like local community river, and then Rob Apollo saying something crazy.
would that work to your favor or
It has to work to my favor better than people seeing like
like the
war crimes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
right wing extremism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Epstein file shit. It's like
Right.
Epstein file shit, and then me being, like that's a good point.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You guys like being on the internet? You guys think it's fun and make you feel happy? Make you feel happy and good?
I don't know. I feel like I've been getting more and more tired of short form just in general. I feel like
Like as a consumer or as a creator?
both.
Yeah.
Both. Like I actually think that's like one of my least like also like one of the reasons why I have not been pushing the short form and like prioritizing that, even though like part of it was I was in China and trying to do this whole transition to long form blah 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 because like it's better as a creator and da da da.
Mhm.
But even just like no, it's just like even like having that and I've talked about this with you a lot like the entirety of the time you've known me actually, but I think like it's
1
like,
year now.
yeah, 1 year. Yeah, almost. It's like 10 months.
10
or
months.
something. But like it's just the fact that like there's so much wrong inherently, like with short form in terms of how like the human brain interacts with it, and like the fact it's so like it's like addictive in the sense of like how it claws dopamine from your brain or whatever.
It does, yeah, that's a good way of describing it. It is like a claw.
Yeah. So it's like the fact that like people know me and they can get positive shit out of it, but inherently the medium itself is kind of anti-human in a sense.
Yeah.
They just feels like not great.
Totally.
Like then that's I think why like I prefer to do YouTube, even other than the fact that like, oh, it makes more money and and it's like less stressful to have like it's more like, oh, because because here's the thing, like short form is also super algorithmically based. Like long form is too nowadays, but like short form is very much like you could have like 1 million followers and get a video that like fucking flops just because it doesn't it doesn't hit the algorithm in the right way. Whereas like long form feels a bit more insulated from that. But like, I don't know. It's just like the fact that it's like disconnected, and it's like people click on what they want, and it's like at their own pace.
Totally.
It just feels better.
No, I totally agree. And also like you get that you get to humanize the person.
Yeah.
Right. Like or like entity or whatever the fuck. Like because you're not engaging with it, completely devoid of context for 35 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like how you really connect. Like one thing that I'm really grateful for is like, bro, we have a fucking consistent fan base or community even.
Like for the pod?
Yeah, through the pod. Like
yeah.
People who are every week or when they can, like in a given month, like engaging with us for a long enough amount of time that like they actually probably have a pretty good sense of who we are.
Yeah.
Even in music, I don't really get that, right? Because like a given album or a given song is really like an aspect of myself, right? This song is about this feeling, or this song is about this experience. Or this album is about this time of my life. You know what I mean? But like on the pod and through like talking, like at length, it's like, no, I feel like we both are ourselves on the pod.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? And that feels nice. Like it feels nice.
Is nice.
To,
it is nice to have something that is like an established long form thing. It's also like it helps that like a podcast is conversational.
Yeah, totally.
But in terms of like because like okay, well, also a thing too, I feel like people don't understand with like short form specifically, like it feels like your brain is processing it almost like a conversation that like for example like the Ray-Ban Meta Glass videos, right? Like your brain is not looking at that as like, oh, like for the people in this video, this is kind of an insane premise of like a random stranger's walking up to you. You can't tell that person is recording you.
Yeah.
And so this entire interaction is predicated on something not being communicated.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
It's literally insane.
Right, but
I don't even watch them because it's so insane. It feels too crazy.
Right, but then when like scrolling, it like your brain, unless you think about that, like there's so many people that have not considered that. They watch those videos and they don't even consider like how they would feel.
It's just more content.
Right, it's just more content. And that like that's how the entirety of like shorts feel to me. You know, like for you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like so.
Makes me feel happy. Makes you feel good.
I don't think people understand like how much the algorithm is incentivizing creators to like structure their videos just so it gets engagement, and like how like it is intrinsically making something that is not neutral.
Yeah.
In the sense that like even if it feels neutral and like no, there's a selection thing going on here. What you see on the algorithm is not necessarily the entire world. It can be manipulated. There's all these different things, but your brain is just engaging with it as like a normal neutral entity.
Yeah. I do think I want to give people some credit. I do think that most people realize that the timeline is a fucked up thing to your brain, right? Like I feel like most people I've talked to, like even people who are still actively using social media pretty consistently, like are like acknowledging of like, yeah, this is probably fucked up and like not good for me and kind of makes me feel bad. Even if not everybody's tapped into all the specifics of what it's doing, like I think most people are kind of recognizing of that a little bit. And that kind of brings me to something interesting that I've actually been thinking about, which is like, what's next for creators in the sense of like social media is getting so fucked up that
And like oversaturated and
well, I think it's a combination of things. One,
Yeah.
totally oversaturated, but two, it's not even. It used to be, you know what? If you make stuff that's really engaging and you grow your base enough, then when you make new stuff, that base that you've grown will be able to see it, interact with it, and engage with it, and then you can scale up and you can convert those people to, like monetizable things such as merch or music, right? Like streams, like converting people off of the platform of social media to whatever it is you actually do.
and how you make money and like sustain like the art itself. Or
Exactly.
whatever.
Or long form YouTube, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. But now, right, they've made it so that most of what people see isn't even who they follow.
It's just algorithm. It's just like algorithm feed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so it's like every piece of content is way more just an individual thing instead of connected to you as an entity. And so it's like it used to be, okay, I could make something that was really engaging and then I get new followers from it. And then if I made stuff that was a little bit less engaging for like a new people, like something like ragey or crazy or whatever
But my core fan base would still like it.
Yes.
They'd see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now that's been eliminated, right? On both TikTok, well, TikTok really, but on Instagram too.
Yeah.
That's not even how it works anymore.
And it's getting more and more like that on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a lot. Like right now, like it's actually like, not based on like your video, like who it gets pushed out to. It's not based on like your subscriber. I mean, it still goes to your subscription box or whatever.
But people aren't even really looking at that.
Yeah, but it like the main thing is like, is this person like watching your video irregardless of did they subscribe to you or not?
Right.
It's getting more and more algorithm. The one thing that YouTube has compared to Instagram and TikTok though is the intrinsic like UI design of the platform, which is you choose the video that you watch based on the thumbnail and title.
That's true.
But it is
Except
very
on shorts.
it is more disconnected though from like building a fan base than it was like even
5 years
5 years ago. Yeah,
totally. And so my thought is, does something come after this, or is this just part of everything in society falling apart and there's nothing after this? Like, I'm wondering if like, because a lot of artists talk about finding ways to directly connect with fans. Like people have Discords, right? Like, which I think is really cool. We need to do that. This is completely serious. If you're watching this, if you run Discords, please DM the pod page on Instagram or TikTok, preferably Instagram. If you run Discords, we really want to get a Discord going, but me and Noah will both be busy with our other stuff and we haven't been able to get
and also
to it.
I just don't ever get on Discord, but like it is a good resource for like building community, and then like I would use that to engage with the
it's
audience.
fun. If you're in a fun, you've probably been in the past, like in fun Discords before.
Yeah.
It's fun when it's fun.
It is fun.
I like to have a fun one.
Yeah. If you can help us make a fun Discord, that'd be awesome.
Right. Patreon too, obviously, like people connect directly with their fans through Patreon, but like I just feel like there's not nearly as many direct connection ways as there is
low-key,
social media platforms.
Low-key, honestly, I think like the best version, like example of it is probably like Dropout.
Oh.
Because it was College Humor, and then like...
What do they use? Like how do people engage with them mostly?
On their streaming service. They have their own streaming service, Dropout.
Yeah, no, I'm knowing, but like do people like talk on there?
No, I don't think it's like a communal fan base thing, but like that's like what I was like taking it as is like they get to operate. I mean, like for promotion, they still have to interact with the algorithm and stuff like that on Instagram, But because they have their own site that is not like being hosted on YouTube and it's not algorithmic based, so it is more closer to like how social media used to be, where like they have a fan base and their fan base gets to see the new thing that comes out regardless of an algorithm. It's because they already go there to watch it,
and it's like self-reliant.
Yeah, it's self-reliant.
Bro, you know who low-key does a good job of that, but he's racist as fuck. Who's that white boy?
Nick Fuentes?
No. Older than like pre Fuentes. He's not a white supremacist. He's just like kind of regular style edgy white racist guy.
Destiny?
No. Wait. He's actually pretty funny, but he's super problematic. He's probably got more stuff than racist. Like I think across the board, he's like pretty fucking bad. He's gotten in trouble a shit ton of times, but now he's got this super like edgelord fan base. And oh my gosh, he has that show. It was called like Fishbowl, and it was kind of like a fake reality show where it was like people put in like in a house together and they'd be doing like crazy stuff to the people, and then like the fans could vote for like what they do to the people living in the house. He's like a super internet personality. Can't think of his fucking
What's
name.
he look like?
Ugly white racist guy.
Ugly white racist guy.
He's pretty funny.
Leafy?
But he's like bad. I can't. I'm smiling when I say that. I'm not supporting him, but I've seen video. Yeah.
He was on YouTube.
I can't think of his name. Yeah, for sure. But like,
Leafy?
I don't think he's
No.
mainly a YouTuber. When I think of his name, I'll come up with it later.
Well,
Anyways,
and he's been online for how long?
bro.
I need to know
A
who this
minute.
is now.
Okay. Wait,
This is important to me.
I'm gonna look it up because I'm pretty sure that show he had was called Fishbowl. Fishbowl show.
Normally, if it's an internet person, I know more about it than you.
No, you would know this nigga, but he's older than you. Like he's like more my like. No, it wasn't Fishbowl because this is like saying it's like Barstool. Fishbowl live stream. Oh my gosh, what was his fucking name?
It's a white guy.
Yes. Wait, I'm gonna text.
Because there's a thing Fishbowl that is Asian.
No, I can't. We can't do this right now. It'll take up too much time. I can't think of this guy's name. Maybe it wasn't called Fishbowl, but it was something similar. I can't even think of anything else that he's done that I can look up his name. Wait. Can we put it down?
Yeah.
Regardless, though, of him being not good.
Okay.
They built this website and hosted it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And they ran a subscription completely themselves. And they live streamed it all themselves. So it's all like in-house, like making the money or whatever.
Yeah.
And like it would be cool to get
Are we
like,
talking about that?
yeah, totally. Especially as commies too.
Yeah, we talked about that like a
I
couple
want
months
our
ago.
means of production.
Yeah, we could own our means production. Like, yeah, because we talked about like at some point like, if we could get like away from like Patreon even, because like Patreon like low-key, because I mean like we would have to pay for this. It wouldn't just be like, oh, we get the money. We'd still have to pay for it because like it is like a service. Like technically like we pay Patreon for, but like for like the hosting or whatever, like it's like a sick like. I forgot what percent of it the money it is, but like
They take some of our
yeah they take like, so like I think we get like the past month or two, like whatever, like we paid them like $100 that month or something like
I have
that.
a better idea.
But like it'd be nice to like get away from that completely.
Super direct to fan. We go door to door. We're holding the video up on our laptop. We say new episode today, and we stand there for an hour and a half. And we let the fans stand in the doorway watching the video.
Oh well, we could do it like Netflix did back in the day and just send them like a DVD.
Send them DVDs. But that would be funny as fuck. Nobody's got a DVD player. Nobody's watching our shit at all. They're like, thanks.
We send a USB as well.
Oh yeah.
Actually, a USB-C.
USB-C.
That would work better because they can plug it into their phone and they could watch it on their phone.
Oh my gosh, dude. Maybe that's the only way.
Maybe that's the best way to do it.
Pretty funny. You know what though? That's the funny thing about music. People buy records and CDs, but a lot of people who do that don't have records players or CD players. It's like more like
The collector's item.
Yeah, and like just supporting with like buying physical media.
Huh.
So maybe people will do that with our DVDs. Loud and Gay Show Season 1 DVD? Wait, that's kind of fire.
That is kind of fire.
And we do like a cool cover?
Yeah, we do a cool cover.
We've also been trying to figure out what we should do for merch. If you have merch ideas, we'll take any ideas right now.
Yeah, we got a real ideas thing in terms of monetization because I suck at monetization. Okay, here's the thing. I've been doing social media since I was 9. I've had an audience since I was 15, but this entire time I've not been monetizing for the most part until recently. And so I don't like, it's like I know the content stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't know the monetization stuff, which like is like the most important thing for me right now because like, bitch, I gotta get some money.
Gotta get some money. But that's part of why you brought me on. Because I had like media business, some media business experience.
That is true. It's not like your personality or anything as a host. Like it was really dragging down.
Yeah, I'm like making the pod worse, but I'm making the pod a little bit more money, so I cancel it.
Right.
What do you guys think? You guys think our friendship is cool? You guys like you guys think, man, I wish I could have a friendship like Rob and Noah.
Do you think that people think that?
Probably.
I mean, probably.
They don't see us fighting and stuff.
They don't see the anger and hatred we have. They don't see the dark sides of it. Like today, whenever I forgot to get you a Coke or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's true. Noah went to go get bagel sandwich, and I said, "Can you give me Coke?" And she said no, jokingly. And then I was like, Okay. But obviously she was gonna.
Yeah, but the thing is, as soon as I shut the door, I completely forgot about the coke.
That's ADHD.
Yeah.
You walk out of a room and whatever was happening in that room is gone.
I was just focused on getting my food. I was hungry.
It's cool.
I was hungry. And then they didn't have egg. They shut down their grill like 2 minutes before I walked in, but it's fine.
What would you have done if you looked at the cashier and you made your order and the cashier was like, "You're not gonna get that Coke for Rough?"
I feel like a dream.
You'd be like, "What?"
What?
And you say, "Did you text him?" I'm like, "No."
That's one of those things that happens that makes someone's like develop schizophrenia.
I'm trying to have vibey schizophrenia. All I see is bad bitches.
That would not be vibey for you. That'd actually probably be just as bad for you
true.
in particular.
It'd be so fun. Just thick bad bitches all over. No, don't talk to me. You know how niggas are always like the niggas on the train who have schizophrenia are always like really upset.
Yeah.
I'm like super like flustered. I'm on the train like, no, stop, put it back on. People are like, what's wrong with this guy?
No, stop, put it back on. I wouldn't. I would never have any mental problems ever.
What would you hallucinate?
Nothing. I would never do that.
Oh, facts.
I don't know. I think it'd be easy to make me incredibly anxious.
Buffalo chicken sandwich?
No, it'd probably be like I get really paranoid about the government.
Oh yeah.
I already factor in like the government into my decisions in my life.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
And that would be hard because right now
the government is doing fucking crazy shit.
Yes, you'd be like, the government's watching me. It's like, no, them niggas really are.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That would actually, dude, them niggas are kind of up right now. Like if I'm working in a psych ward and a schizophrenic is like, the government's watching my every move. They know where I am right now. I'd be like, that's literally facts.
You'd be like,
and
yeah,
like,
Loki.
We have to treat them. I'd be like, nah, niggas want something. We need to listen. We need to shut our black asses up and listen.
Yeah, I need to, yeah. But it depends. It depends on like what their explanation is, you know? Because if they start going like, there's like a person following me, it's like, okay, maybe not.
They're not. You say no, brother. We start saying stuff that's literally real.
They don't even need a person to follow you anymore.
Yeah, they say through the Wi-Fi they can send waves and check like supersonically through the Wi-Fi waves
to see where everyone is and what everything is going on.
To know where everybody is in the room. So don't worry, they don't even need to send a guy to you.
Yeah.
I'm making the nigga episode way worse with real cult heart facts.
Damn.
I'm like, you see all these cameras, they also are recording audio and they're actually developing a profile based on your voice so that they can find you based on that too, not just tracking visual data. So don't even worry. To actually beat them, you're going to have to not say anything ever again for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and like, you got that iPhone, you got that new iPhone 17. Yeah, that sucks. They make that in Israel now. And they did the pager shit. You could have a bomb on you right now. Just like letting you know that. Just letting you know that right now.
When you go home and you watch TV, if it's a smart TV, like every other TV in America right now, that TV actually has a microphone and is actively listening to you and can be tapped into by the government. Well, actually,
technically it's a speaker, but they can use it as the microphone. So, like, you can really do that with any speaker, by the way. You can just use it as a microphone. You should think about that. Also, like, on the TV, too, they take a screenshot and they, like, send it to a server. And they do that every 5 seconds, and it builds a whole, like, taste profile for what you like and consume so they can send it to advertisers. But that there's that too, by the way.
Nigga just dies. Maybe you overload a nigga so much they tighten up. They're like, oh shit, my fault, let me go back to work.
Right, let me go back.
I can't defeat this.
Yeah, I guess the government's watching me. Gotta clock into my shift.
I guess the government's watching me. I gotta go get some money. Damn. I can't even evade them anymore. There's no point. I said that 10 you're putting up on your walls, that's not doing jack shit, bro. It's not 2005.
Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, exactly.
You lost. We
lost. Yeah.
They have the surveillance state.
And guess what? It's a vibe, Loki. Well, because they send me advertisement, and then it's like, oh my god, it's like
just for you.
The ad's just for me.
The TV listened to you, so now the ad is just for you. To be clear, everything we just said is real.
It's all real.
That's all confirmed canon information. Everything that we just said.
Yeah. So
if you got a schizophrenic cousin, them niggas might just be tapped into the right Instagram reels. Like, they might actually know what they're talking about. Like, listen up, bro.
Yeah, just it's a rough time to be like a conspiracy theorist, though. I feel like in general, because like they want to be countercultural, but like low key, like culture is realizing that okay, maybe these people are right.
Bro,
So they start they start just like going the other direction, like being super pro, like whatever the situation is going on.
Al-Qaeda did 9/11.
Yeah.
That's the new conspiracy theory. The government's not watching.
The government's your friend.
Yeah, the government's my friend. They're looking out for me.
That's actually the new conspiracy
Bro,
theory.
look, he is. That's how it feels now. When I talk to a nigga saying some shit like that, I'd be like, you're crazy. You're crazy.
The government cares about you and they really like you. And they really like everything going on. That's why they make the country so good for us.
What countries do you think that people like really trust the government the most?
China, lucky.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean like the thing like 90% approval rating, that's not like a CPC figure. That's like Harvard did that study.
I feel like it's just so like it's so hard to know. Like I feel like every government, any government, it doesn't matter what their politics are, is in their best interest to say that the people support them.
Well, that's what I said. Like Harvard did that study. It wasn't even like a government figure. Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. What niche countries are trusting and fucking with their government? Who likes their government? Sweden, they probably like their government.
I don't know, like because like the immigration shit. All of Europe right now is fucked up because of like immigration and like white supremacy, and that's going on in Scandinavia as well.
Yeah, but wouldn't they like the government? Like, because their government in Scandinavia is like doesn't fuck with the immigrants.
No, they think it's too accepting. Like that's like one of the main things.
Oh, I see that.
And then like some people think they don't do enough for immigrants. Some people think they do too much.
We got a lot of fans in different countries. Do y'all like your government?
Do you like your government?
Do you like your government?
I think like they might like Bhutan.
I don't know what that government is doing.
I don't know either, but maybe.
What's happening in Bhutan? Isn't it Bhutan?
Oh yeah, probably.
It doesn't matter.
Bhutan. I think it's Bhutan. Yeah.
Let's go to what's the other one? Nepal. Who y'all think's calling me? Is that the money? That's my mom.
And low-key, that is the money because like you just selling your car.
Okay, guys. Let me drop a little bit of lore on you broke fuckers. Yo, that was crazy. That spread was too crazy.
Yeah. Audio listeners, he put the mic to his penis. And
I did the penis mic thing, but I did it more extreme this time and it felt pretty bad.
Yeah, he spread his legs while he did it.
No, that's the kind of thing I should be getting in trouble for. So I'm broke as fuck. Pretty much I'm in this position. Okay, tone serious. I've been working on this really big music project. It's going to be, I think, my biggest, or really like multimedia project. I think it's the biggest project idea I've had yet. It's going to cost money to fund it, but I didn't want to sign a deal because I've had bad experiences signing deals. Also, I don't have anything like it's not like I got a bunch of labels calling me right now, but I could probably sign for some money right now. And
yeah.
I just didn't have a great experience with that last time, and I keep seeing friends have bad experiences with that. And so I was like, you know what? Really, the whole point I'd be signing for a deal for would be like for the funding for the project. And I was like, maybe I can self-fund this. I'm gonna turn my phone ring off because these niggas are always blowing my fucking shit up. My mom. Yo, these broke hoes are no, I'm trying to self-fund the project. And so since I moved to New York, I was like, you know, I could sell my car. I love my car. I have a little coupe.
It's a fun little car.
I have a 2013 Scion FRS. If you know, you know. Super fun to drive. It's in really good shape. And I was like,
it is in good condition, yeah.
Thank you. I'll sell this when I move to New York, and I'll use them all. Every dollar of selling that I get for selling the car, I'll use to fund the project. I actually wanted to do a whole video about it, but then I forgot to shoot before I left.
Damn.
Now it's gonna be going forever. I was thinking about trying to find a matching one on Facebook Marketplace and just shoot it and just like shooting with it anyway.
That'd be funny.
It'd be pretty funny. But anyways, finally the car, it's been listed for a couple weeks, and I think somebody's actually buying it this week, and my mom was helping me sell it because it's back in Detroit while I'm like here in New York. And that's why I sold it, because I moved here and you don't really need a car here. But anyways, my mom lost my car title. So she, well, really, I lost my car when I was moving. Bro, it was low-key really silly. I went through like all my
Yeah.
boxes in the basement in my house back in Michigan, and I found my car title after not knowing where it was for a long time.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, sick, I
yay.
have my car title. And then when I packed and threw out a bunch of stuff from those boxes and got stuff all organized, I re-lost it.
Oh no!
Like an idiot.
Yeah, you big moron.
You big moron. Dimwit.
Damn.
Dumb fucking dimwit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but
And so then when I moved here, I had to order a replacement title back back home.
mm,
And then when I ordered the replacement title, like I sent it to my mom's house. And so anyway, she had lost it.
damn.
So she was just calling me because she was like, your brother should have it. I gave him the mail. And I'm talking to my brother. He's like, I don't have the shit. And so I'm like, well, we need it. So then I went on the government website and I was like, I guess I'll order a second replacement title, which feels ridiculous. But
Yeah, and it's probably like what, $40?
yeah, something like that. And so then I looked it up, but then the DMV of Michigan said they didn't have my vehicle VIN license.
Oh, they didn't even have. Oh,
And so now I'm a little nervous.
oh, that's it. Oh wait, dude, I thought you resolved the predicament.
Well, I resolved the predicament in that my mom found it. She found the title. So
Oh, just now?
yeah, that was why I
Oh.
came back. She
Oh.
found the title.
Oh, so no, there's no problem.
So there's no problem, except now I'm like a little nervous because I was in the DMV trying to get another one. They were like, this car doesn't exist. Like, what the fuck?
That is
Precarious.
precarious, but
That's the new nigga's problem.
yeah, it's not your problem.
Nigga gonna buy the car, his car doesn't exist.
Yeah,
That's fire though if he gets pulled over. They're like, who is this guy? He's John Wick.
but you've been pulled over
Yeah.
in that car, so
Every time
something's happening there.
yeah, that's true.
It's probably just the DMV.
Yeah.
The cops have it because the cops have everything.
Anyways, guys, I'm about to be up $9,000. So
Of $9,000 down a car, so it's kind of breaking even.
yeah, true. I love that car. I was so sad last time I drove it. I was like so sad.
Aw,
Yeah.
but it's okay because like
That's my big boy purchase out of college.
yeah, it's what you spent your label money on, right?
No, I got it before that.
Oh, you really? Oh, I thought it was a label money car.
Mm-mm.
Oh wow,
That was my day job money car.
wow,
Day job savings sold my last car.
wow. But now you'll be selling that, and then you'll make an album off of, and then it'll make that album will make you $1,000. So then there'll be a return of. Wait, no. I meant to say $1 million. I meant to say $1 million.
Honestly, 1,000 probably could be the real number, bro.
No, it's gonna make you $1 million, and then you'll be like, "What? I like 1,000 times my money."
You know what's funny? If my album only generated $1,000, that's actually still pretty good amount of streams. Like that still means it did 300,000 streams. Isn't that
True.
dark?
Yeah, that's not good.
Like, cause that's a lot of streams. Like if devoid of the monetary situation, if I dropped an album that did 300,000 streams, I would feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, because it's like, wow, okay, people fuck with this. Like,
I think out of all my albums, I think probably only one of them has done 300. Like the one with my big song on it.
yeah.
I don't think any of my other albums have ever done 300,000 streams.
Oh, for real?
I think they probably got like 200 or so. Like in total, all the songs.
And so, what? Dude, the money situation with the music industry just feels crazy.
It's unreally bad.
You used to be able to like have like a second hidden family, and like you just had to sell like 5 CDs. You know what happened to that?
Yeah.
What happened to that? What happened to a man just being able to have a whole other family and like kids?
That's my
and
granddad.
2 mortgages.
I told you that.
Yeah.
Granddad has a second family, my rich granddad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pretty far.
And did you ever meet them?
No, I didn't.
You never got to meet your secret.
Actually, you know
secret
what? I don't think
cousins?
he had like whole second family in terms of kids, but he had a whole second home life with another woman. Like him and his like
Oh.
affair woman. Like they were like, it was like a whole like situation. It wasn't just like, oh, I go here, I have sex with this lady. It was like we have like kind of a separate life together.
Is it wrong if I become the other woman to a bad bitch?
Would you like that?
Well, if it, like, what if it's just like hooking up? It's not like I don't want to be like a whole
Oh.
like I don't want to be like a partner.
Casual
If I was like casually engaging with this person, like,
Casual
I don't
piece
want this love.
casual piece of ass.
Yeah, but I was like the casual side piece.
That'd be fire.
I think casuals, but like I feel like okay. Here's my thing too. This is someone who is like, you know, raised very online, right? People online when they talk about cheating, this is not me going in defense of cheating or anything like that. Cheating is bad and it's wrong. Boo. Right. And like, cheating's bad and wrong, and I would never cheat. I wouldn't cheat on somebody. Right? That's not cool.
That's not cool at all.
But being the accomplice,
Mhm.
to the cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you think it's fine?
well, like there's a lot of situations where like you really just brought joy into someone's life who wasn't having it. You know?
That's a funny way to put it. Maybe you're right.
Like,
I don't really think much about the morality of being the...
Because also, like, sometimes, like, there are situations, like, it's an arranged thing, and it wasn't, like, their decision, and
I
blah,
totally
blah, blah,
could
blah,
see
blah.
you as the person that somebody cheated with.
Because, like, okay.
I don't think you could do it long term, though.
I don't know. Yeah, probably not. But
I think short, medium term, you could do it.
Yeah, but... Yeah, right. Because, like, okay, I don't know. I have this, like, vision, because I don't fully know what I want relationship-wise right now. I think, generally, I couldn't handle a relationship, but there's a million bajillion reasons or situations that could come up why like I would like ignore all of my core things. Like there's something that could come up, right?
Switch up completely.
Not that I would do that, because I've been actually really good about like being like, oh, I don't think I can handle this right now, and I want to actually have some time where I spend single or whatever.
We stand communication.
Thanks, man. Thanks. But like I have this image in my head of like I get more on in terms of this is so silly. I get more on like I start blowing up and becoming like a household YouTuber.
Okay.
Like people know me.
Yeah,
Icon status.
Yeah.
You know, people making fan accounts of me and clipping it all for their own fun.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it's boosting my career, but I don't have to do anything.
Right.
I get to that stage of my career. I just like, what if I was just like hooking up with every hot lesbian that was famous?
Oh, that could be fun. I could see that for you.
And then like, but it's
that
like
would get messy, bro.
It would get messy. It would probably be messy because like, okay, there's this one. Okay,
I'm getting associated with like the messy lesbian drama, but I'm really just a neutral figure. And I'm like, guys, what Noah does doesn't have anything to do with me. Please stop being mad at me.
Because okay, there was this like supermodel. I think she was like the first like Asian supermodel or whatever the fuck, like in the West or whatever. Or I don't know fully if that's true, but anyways, I forgot her name, but she's like a lesbian and like always had the whole like pixie cut kind of thing going on. And apparently,
Ariana Grande.
Did she have a thing with J-Lo? I think she had a thing with J-Lo or something or anything. I don't know.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know. It's a supermodel. Anyways, I kind of want to be like her.
That'd be cool.
I don't know her name. Or
you're gonna be Asian too? She Korean?
No, I don't think so. It's probably Chinese.
Chinese.
I have no idea. She'd be Japanese.
You could do that. You could do that.
But no, I just feel like I just think like I don't know, like having like that be like a part of the bombastic Noah lore. It's like, yeah, she's known for being like silly and funny online, but like behind the scenes, everyone wants her. Every lesbian who's worth their salt in the industry.
You should aspire for this. I don't know if I would go as far to say as I want this for you, but I could celebrate this for you. I do think I would get a little jealous. Not like because of the lesbian aspect, because like, you know, at the end of the day, like even though I'm deep in my recovery, I'm still like a sex addict, right?
Right. It's like
it's not about like all of the.
It's like if I was an alcoholic and I saw you drinking these 2 beers, rapping about these 2 beers.
Yeah, and being like, I love drinking these beers. I'm having so much fun drinking these beers. Be like, damn, I wish I could have some beers. I can't and I won't because it's not good. And you know what? My life without the beers is better, but I do miss them.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about fucking for sure. Like fucking a bunch of people and stuff. It was super fun. Well, that's not true. It wasn't super fun. It was fun for a while. It was super fun for a while.
It was super fun until the problem.
Until it wasn't. Yeah. It was fun until it wasn't. But,
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like.
But if I saw you doing that, I would definitely be like, okay.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't be the friend that I would be like sharing every story.
What if I was undermining you and shit? I'm DMing them like, yo, like, I'm coming to you woman to woman. Me DMing some random like famous like lesbian creator coming to you as a woman. You need to watch out for her. Don't tell her this was me. And she has no idea what you said because she's the biggest like social media person in Colombia. She's like she doesn't understand a lick of English. I got like 62,000 followers. She's got like 3.5 million. She's like, who is this nigga?
But she can say that because she's Afro-Latina.
Obviously, she's black.
Obviously.
Speaking of supermodels, I told you I met Alex Kansani.
Oh yeah.
Remember
You've
that?
told me about
It's
that.
pretty funny lore, bro.
You got dinner with Alex
I got
Kasari.
dinner with Alex Kasani.
This is like months ago. This is not recent.
Bro, more than months ago. This is like definitely over a year ago because I think it was before I met you. If you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
don't know, she's like the most famous. She's like an extremely famous
Like
supermodel girl. She was I think she was the first trans girl to cover Vogue.
But yeah, I believe that.
Anyways, but she came up as a creator. She's like a
Yeah, she had a very TikTok like funny kind of
TikTok-y
vibe.
funny girl vibe,
Yeah.
black scent situation. But
Yeah,
you know,
TikTok. yeah.
whatever,
TikTok
that's
funny
fine.
black scent situation.
That's fine.
It's
Sorry, I did the whole mental thing where I was like, should I make fun of Noah right now? And then I was like, no, I make fun of enough of Noah. But then I was like, but it would be funny. And then I was going to say, she had a picture of Noah hanging up on her wall growing up. But I just want you to know,
she's doing crazier stuff than me. I feel like she's doing crazier stuff than me.
I agree. Well, regardless, I didn't know who she was because I'm not like tapped into like beautiful women these days. But my friend was dating this other like really popular model, and we were all gonna get dinner. Actually, bro, low key, it was a whole fried situation. I was supposed to get dinner with my one friend.
Yeah.
And then I mentioned that dinner to my other friend. My other friend was like, can I come? And I asked the first friend, and she was like, yeah, that's fine. But then he told his girlfriend, who was model girl number 1. And then model girl number 1 was with Alex Consani, model girl number 2. And then they were all like, we want to go. And then my friend was like, oh, that's a lot of people. I don't know, but I guess. And so then we're like 8 deep at motherfucking, what's that place called? Kenko? In the Lower East Side or East Village or something.
Yeah,
it's like a popular like oh god, is it a Japanese restaurant? I'm being racist. Fuck, it might be a Korean restaurant. You know what? I'm not. It's an East Asian restaurant. I don't really remember.
Just getting real vague.
Well,
yeah, it's
bro, it's not even. It's like fucking like Indian or something. No, it's definitely they got sake, so probably it's Japanese. But that's not just Japan.
Sake is Japan.
Japan. You were going to say Japanese and then you switched.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, that's not the point. The whole point of this is that I wasn't thinking about the food because the vibe was just so funny. So I'm in there with her. Mind you, I meet Alex. This girl is so like tall and striking. Like she looks like a supermodel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the kind in a way where like as soon as you meet her, you're like, oh, this is somebody. Like you wouldn't be a normal person with a normal life like looking like this probably.
Yeah.
But I don't know who you are. But there's obviously something going on. Like I'm looking, and also she was friends with this girl who I knew was a popular model, like who was dating my friend. Loki, that other girl. I'm not gonna get messy. I won't get messy because these people are way more popular than me.
That is true. There's actually you say too many details, people connect the dots and they go, wow.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at this. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyway, so we go to get like dinner, right? But the vibe is crazy as fuck because my friend who I was initially supposed to get dinner with is just a super normal, like has a normal job, like day-to-day regular homie, like not a content creator or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's me, her friend who's on the same vibe, and then my friend who's kind of an in-between. He's like an artist like me, and he like knows a bunch of famous people, but like he's not famous. And he's dating the supermodel girl, and then she's friends with the even more famous supermodel girl. And it's these people who have never met before. And the two model girls, they're super on their like internal dialogue. Like we're in a group, but they're really just talking to each other.
Oh.
Lots of inside jokes, right? Like they share a few different identities, and so I think all of those identities combined made it feel very much like they were on an insular world and we were on an external world.
Okay.
And I'm trying to like bridge the two because I'm there with my friends, but I'm also like I'm the reason they're there. But the vibe is like fucking oil and water, bro. Like it's not intermixing like at all, and like then at some point they're like. Kind of getting a little mean. Not Alex. Alex was not being mean, but like this other person who was there was being like a little bit like mean and rude. And then they were like,
"Oh my god,
I'll just order. Like we should just order food for everybody." So then like her and Alex like picked all the dishes, but then we all split it. And it was looking expensive.
I hate that. If you order for everybody, if you take the liberty to order for everybody, you have to pay. Like you made the decision.
Yeah.
Regardless. Okay.
Come on. And I'm really not trying to hate on Alex. It was more so this other person who they were with, or who she was with. But it was just like like the vibe in the air is just so crazy. But whole time I'm looking at Alex. I'm like, is this girl like fucking famous? Like it feels.
Oh, this
like,
is true. This is true.
'cause
I
don't
forget that
know.
this entire time you don't have a context for
No,
who
it's
Alex
just
is.
this 6'1" striking white woman who really doesn't want to talk to everybody else at the table, but isn't being mean about it. But like, you know,
Yeah,
and it makes sense because also like if you're the more famous you get, I mean, we're not even famous, right? But
right.
The more famous
Right.
you get, the more like sensitive you get around interacting with new people. Because at any point, somebody like me, but really more like a person who's not like me, could say something about you on the internet, right? Like, oh, I met such and such, and then this is what happened, and it could go fucking viral, or like,
Oh, that is true. Okay. That's a thing though. I never think about that whenever I navigate the world because I just operate on basic core principle of like, oh, I show up in the world in a good way. People would not say something
which
crazy.
I think is good and healthy.
Yeah.
I think that's good and healthy. But I think as we get more popular, we'll probably think about it even more. And I already think about it.
Oh, probably. I guess.
So, anyways, I get why, you know, they'd both be the model girls be a little standoffish, but it was just a funny vibe. Anyways, I go over to my friend who's sitting next to me, and I'm like, yo, is she famous? Like, trying to be quiet because she's sitting like 2 seats over. And she's like, her friend who's next to her is like, oh, she said she's like some super popular model. This is her name. I didn't even know her name the whole time, by the way. It was just like she's such and such's friend.
Oh, okay.
And she's
okay.
like, this is her name. So I'm under the table Googling this girl. And I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, because I'm thinking it's going to be like somebody like you, right?
Like someone who's like got 300K on Instagram.
Yeah. But I'm like,
Oh, whoa.
bro, she won Model of the Year.
Yeah.
She's like one of the models.
The top model. Like one of the
also
top models.
when we were walking in, 2 people walking by looked at her and the other girl and whispered to each other, like, oh my gosh, and like kind of half pointed and then like kept walking. And so I was like, what the fuck is happening? Them niggas not looking at me.
Right.
This shit happens to me here, but like not often.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I find out like mid-dinner and I'm just like, this is hilarious. And then I texted Molly. I was like, oh, I'm sitting eating dinner with Alex Cassani. And she was like, oh my gosh, because they know who she is. And they were like, whoa, that's crazy. And I was like, yeah, she's here with such and such. Anyways, it's just super funny. And then very soon after, my friend and that model girl broke up.
Damn. So your one link to Alex Cassani's gone.
And now it's gone. But we kicked it for about an hour and a half. She definitely doesn't remember me.
Nope.
And that's totally fine. It was super fun. She's pretty similar to her, I would say, internet personality, except she's more walked back.
Less over the top.
Less over the top, but except when she was with the one girl, like, so because they're really close friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They were like being very.
But everything's the same.
Yeah. Please,
Everything.
I hope people don't go digging. Well, I mean, I guess you can go dig, bro. Fuck it. Who cares?
I'll figure out who is who and who is who and who.
Yeah. It's fine.
I don't think you gave enough information. And if
It's
you
fine.
did, whatever.
There's probably low-key a lot of model girls who got bad attitudes in New York.
Yeah, that's kind of like the whole vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like. I don't know. I feel like
totally.
I feel like someone who's like hot enough to be a model, like low key, like a lot of time, like they just don't have to like worry about being polite in the same way. Just because
Totally.
like, if you get to be that hot, you get like people
Also,
just treat you differently.
Yeah, everybody's probably interacting with them insane. Women, men, non-binaries. Everybody's engaging with you like based on how you look, which probably sucks.
Yeah. I mean, this is not even me flexing, but I've like some of the girls I've talked to or whatever that like, you know, I just have like a very, 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 you know, like of beauty, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the striking bad bitch.
Yeah, striking bad bitch. Like some of like those girls I've talked to, like the constant theme like that they've said like like through them is like, yeah, it's just like, I mean, it's like nice that people treat me better now, but like from like compared to like when they was like younger, typically they had like a glow up or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, but like it is like nice, but it's like I can't like trust people in the same way. Like in the sense of like people either want to be in my orbit because it makes them like look a certain way or or like they want to like have sex with me or
Totally.
and then I always make some joke about like, well, yeah, I do want to have sex with you, and they go, but it's different. You can make funny jokes and
Nice one.
You know?
Yeah, no, totally, bro. I feel like my first eye opening to that was I hooked up with this girl who was like a e-girl ass girl when I was like 18 or 19. And she showed me her DMs, and it was like my first experience with this. And she showed me her DMs, and I was like, bro, this is crazy. Like I knew it would be crazy there, but I was still like, what?
Yeah.
Bro, Molly used to have a Twitter account with like 90 followers. and their DMs would still be like
Crazy.
and I'd be like, bro,
Yeah.
like the horn is out, bro.
No, I get crazy. I get crazy DMs too. Like,
Yeah,
and that's like also like interesting because like for me, like it really is just like the woman thing. Because like I mean like I'll post like a hot selfie or da 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 or whatever the fuck, but like I barely ever like do anything that's like trying to show off.
No,
like,
you're not thirst trappy.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I do it like quite literally is like every couple of months or something like that.
Go to people a little.
Yeah,
something.
give people a little something.
Throw a little hip.
Throw a little hip. Yeah. You see a little bit of ass, like whatever. You know, here's a little boob, whatever.
little tiny poke.
Little boob. But like, and like, I still get like weird DMs or blah 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 blah.
Totally.
You know what I mean? And so like, to someone like just presenting themselves in like a normal like way of just being like attractive woman on, it's like, bro, it's crazy.
Totally. Maybe that's the name of this episode. What's the cost of being a baddie?
What's the cost of being a bad bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say bitch because like I would say woman. What's the cost of being a bad woman?
a bad gal.
Bad gal with the GYAL. I wouldn't want to be a beautiful woman.
I like it.
I would like being a upper mid woman. Like the type of
do you mean like when you say beautiful, do you mean like a 10 out of 10? Because I don't know. I don't know if I consider myself 10 out of 10 in terms of my looks. I probably wouldn't, but like I don't really think about it. But I think my personality makes me 10 out of 10 to like the people that like.
Oh, I'm not talking about including. So let's say completely not including personality, but including swag.
Including swag.
Okay,
his swag would just bring me up a little bit. I feel like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rate you. You can rate yourself though for the audience.
I don't know. I don't because okay. Here's the thing. I think looks wise, it's like hard.
Out of 1,000.
Out of 1,000.
10 is not enough.
Okay. Here's the thing. I think like rating myself just based on looks is like so interesting because like so much of the time like the way people engage with me like which kind of how you know if like you learn if people find you hot or not based on how they interact with you.
Totally.
But when they interact with me, I just like tend to be myself. So like boom, that like that's already impacting how people engage with me.
That's one thing I really like about you, even when sometimes I feel a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're so thoroughly yourself all the time.
Yeah, no, I like don't like I make the same jokes that I make on here like to people I meet for the first time.
Immediately, it's insane. It's fun though.
Yeah, I do say like some crazy jokes and it's like this person just met me.
I be fucking up too. Like you know me. I be saying crazy stuff.
Do you think I leave a bad impression on people though?
When I say fucking up, that wasn't fair. That was me. That was harsher than I meant. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it like that. I should have said I be fucking up full stop. Because I've definitely had some interactions where I said something way too crazy for somebody I've only known for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's usually for me, not immediate me. Well, I did that with Christian Divine.
Yeah, true. I don't know.
I met Christian Divine. I was like, "What's up, nigga?" So this is why I fuck with the baby.
Wait, okay. You've seen me interact with people real quick before we get back to like the looks.
How hot are you? Yeah, before we get to our looks, because we're bigger than that.
Right. Exactly. We have more range than just that.
Yeah, we've also got ADHD and crazy stuff to say.
Yeah. Exactly. So what like? Have you seen me say something that was too much and like I just didn't realize it was too much?
I'm being real put on the spot here. We've already had a conversation about this.
Well, yeah.
We've had a formal conversation
okay.
about this.
Like, except those times.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's included in the general vibe. Yes. I would say the answer is yes.
The answer is I've done. You've seen me do too much?
Well, I feel like, okay.
Okay.
You're engaging with this autistically, I feel like.
Okay.
Because you're thinking like, here's a social rule. Have I performed in a way that broke the social rule? And I'm not engaging it with it like that, right?
Okay.
It's more so just like you are bringing a vibe into the room. And then some people are fucking with that vibe, and some people aren't sure what to do with that vibe. And there's like, that's not good or bad. That's just information.
I think majority of the people fuck with my vibe though.
I don't know what the percentage of vibe fucking.
I don't know. It's just like whenever I go about my everyday life, I can see if I like upset somebody or someone's not engaging with what I was like laying out.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it happens where I do that and I notice I go, oh, I miscalculated. I miscalculated here. But like I feel like a lot of the time, like what I do works.
You miss it more than you think you do. I think that's my final answer to your question.
Really?
Yes. But I'm trying to. I don't want you to be anxious and self-conscious. Like that's why. Like I'm not. I'm trying to dance around this because I don't want. I'm not trying to critique you or make you anxious or self-conscious.
Okay, you can. Okay, you can deny the ask here. You can deny the ask. Be like, I just don't think you should do this. But what was? And I mean, this could be on there. I don't care. If it's crazy, we can cut it. We can cut it. But what was the last time this has happened? Like the most recent time you've seen.
I think more than a recent time, I will just give you a casual example.
Okay.
A small and casual example. Okay. When you came to my friend Andriana's house
that was crazy.
Chicago.
I had a camera in my hand. That was crazy.
You were geeked up, off caffeine, camera in hand, vlogging as soon as you stepped into the door.
That was crazy.
On 10, being really loud.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
But it was fun, and it was funny, and it was fine. But it's just like, you're crazy. But it's okay because I like really get
it. But the thing is, that was the first time I've ever done that with a camera.
But I think that your regular vibe is very similar to that, just toned down a little bit. So I think that is a more extreme version of a vibe that you often bring. But here's the thing. I want to keep reiterating this. I don't think that's like a bad thing. Like I think that the nature of the personalities that we have is going to be a little bit more off-putting or even like polarizing at some point. And that's what makes us like interesting media figure, like comedian type of people. You know what I mean? Like if we were mad normal and well adjusted, we would not be hosting a loud and gay show and it wouldn't be that funny.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the whole point. It's like sometimes I'll meet like an artist I like and them niggas would be being like odd. And it's like, well, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know? Like that's just what it is. And so I don't think of it negatively at all. And I've also like, I mean, I know we talk about this all the time, but like I've been trying to spend so much of the last 2 years like divorcing myself from being addicted to making people like me. And so now I just try and be myself, and if that goes awry sometimes and like somebody like isn't fucking with it all the way, like I just accept that. I'm like, you know what? I don't need everybody to fuck with my vibe 100% of the time. I try not to go so far that like I hurt somebody or like I really upset somebody. But if somebody's just like, I don't know if they're for me, like that's fine. I don't need to be for everybody.
That's true. I think for me,
that's my long answer.
I think the diplomatic answer. I think for me, my goal,
media trained answer,
is less to like I want everyone to like me. I want the people that I fuck with to fuck with me, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
And I think yeah. And I think also just keeping people I'd be neutral about. If I was neutral about someone, I'd like them to be positive about me. But if I don't like them, I don't care. You know?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard feeling when you like somebody and they don't like. I mean, that's how I felt in like meeting some of my favorite rappers last year. You know,
yeah.
I was like, oh, these niggas definitely don't like me as nearly as much as I like being here. And like kind of accepting that and being like, you know, like that's fine. Like the only thing that is like I'm having an emotional response to it, but tangibly it doesn't mean anything. You know. Also,
okay. This is a question too, like about me asking for clarification from you, an outside figure. Because also like back home in Louisville, right? My social media presence is not really impacting, I think, how people like view our interactions to the same degree it is here in New York. Right. Like it probably has some degree of whatever. Maybe like is like a first impression of like, oh, this is cool, something somebody does, right? But like, I think in New York there's definitely more of like a emphasis. I mean, not as much as like LA, you know, but there's an emphasis on like, oh, like, you know, she has followers or whatever. Do you think that is coloring how people maybe give me leniency, or like they like me more? Like maybe not leniency, but like they like baseline is more leaning on like liking me. I feel because of that.
I feel like more so than liking, like or not liking. I feel like it's like somebody who has seen your social media presence isn't gonna be nearly as off-put. I think same as me, because it's like if somebody's seen my viral bars where I'm saying I'm in white vans fucking bitches like a predator, and then they meet me in real life and I say something crazy in real life, they're not gonna be like, whoa, he said something crazy. They're gonna be like, oh, that's the nigga who says crazy stuff. He just did the thing he does.
Yeah, fair.
So I think if somebody's seen your social media, it's like, bro, you're screaming in your social media videos. So then when you're in a cafe being mad loud, if somebody knows you from social media, it's like, oh, that's the loud girl. She's really actually loud.
Yeah, it's true.
She's kind of true to this.
Yeah. I forget that I come off as very loud.
Honestly, you're really true to your social media self.
Yeah, that is very true.
Like, I really think it's pretty facts. Like, I think even more so than I expected.
Yeah, that is very true. I feel like there's a lot of people who are like, it definitely is more of an act, but yeah, it really is just me.
I think that for me,
you amp it up a little bit more for social media.
Yeah, I think I'm more chill, not on social media, but in a different way. Like, I think that it's not that I'm not chaotic in real life. I'm just chaotic in a chill way.
Right.
Like, I'm not super loud, like, not on social media, right? But I am, like, kind of pretty talkative, and I am liable to say something that's a little out of pocket, or like ask somebody something that's like a little bit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But like but I'm super like well adjusted with it. Like, I'm pretty like my demeanor is way more like a low.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like chaotic chill.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, I was thinking another thing. Sorry, that what you said about like how like you engage in like normal and like liable to say something out of pocket. That reminded me of something that I do. One of my go-to things too is like I'll meet someone. They'll like be like, "Oh, this is what I do." I go, "Oh yeah, how much do you make doing that?" But like not in like a no. But I don't word it like that. I like talk about it like it's purely in the money sense of like, oh, this is interesting, like learning about like what people do. It's not like a predicate, like, and my tone isn't like a judging thing, like so what's your salary?
That's so crazy.
Or like how much do you make? But it's like, especially like other people who do social media, I always ask like, so how much like did you make last month? And it's like purely like trying to figure out how to monetize, but there's like I studied economics. I think like money talk is interesting and very cool.
But as the receiver for that, you're like,
I was thinking like I think I like word it in a way that makes it sound more normal because I word it in the sense of like, oh, like I studied economics, like this stuff is like just very interesting.
Yeah, totally.
Like I emphasize with that information, but I do end up just asking people, how much did you make last month?
It's real as fuck.
I do that a lot.
Real as fuck. I don't know what I made last month. Not shit. I'd be like, I'm broke, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I'll do that, and then I'll be like, yeah, last month I made $400.
When I start asking people how many followers do you have on Instagram, like real straightforward.
That's what I should do.
That'd be a funny bit video. It's a straightforward clout chase. Because really, clout chasing is all about like being roundabout and fake, but you're actually clout chasing. I'm trying to do a direct clout chase. How many followers do you have on Instagram? How many followers does your most followed follower have? Can I get into contact with them through you? Can you DM your most popular mutual for me and get me mutuals with them? So then I can get to them, and then I can be like,
right. And
who's your most popular?
Right.
And then I get to Drake. I have a mutual with Drake.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, do...
There's this music industry girl. She's mutuals with Drake. She's mutuals with me.
But like, does she really know Drake?
Yeah.
Like they be kicking it?
I don't know if they be kicking it. But like he has like they've done like an interview or he like had her at one of his events. Like he knows who she is. It's not just like a Anyways, we probably wrap. Oh, yeah. How hot are you?
Oh yeah. I like
1 to 1,000.
1 to 1,000?
Including your looks and your swag.
Looks and swag? Okay, this is me being, I'd say 832.
I like that.
832. I like that.
I think for me, I'd be about 2.
just 2 out of 1,000? There'll be people that think I didn't rank myself high enough, and there'll be a lot of people that think I ranked myself way too high. And that's okay.
I think maybe a 3 for me.
No, I think it's more.
10?
10 out of 1,000?
16? I think well, you know what the real question is? If you asked every person who's attracted to men based on my look, how I look, and my swag, what am I out of 10? I think I get put somewhere around 7, 10.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think if you asked the group of people who I'm attracted to, where do I stand? I think I get almost to the mid 8s.
Yeah,
I think I get to like
the
830s.
Low-key, and honestly, that's kind of what I was doing. Because like obviously that's my context for like attractiveness is like the demographic of people. So like if you go to lesbians and like bisexual women
Mm-hmm.
and like non-binaries, whatever.
Yeah.
Like if you like this whole group of people,
Yeah.
I come out honestly maybe even higher
Pretty
than
high.
800.
Pretty high.
Like low key.
But you know what straight women don't like?
What?
A short gay nigga like me. Straight women don't want no short gay man running around their house because there's a spider and he's scared and he's like 5'7" and he can't reach the fucking cereal on the top shelf.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's like jumping. He's jumping on top of the counter so he can put his butt on the counter so he can reach up as high as he can to kind of like get the corner of the box and then like knock it down so that he can pour a bowl of cereal. Straight women don't want that.
There's a couple, but on average, no.
But like that's not who I'm into.
Yeah, that's fair. So it's like
There's a couple who might be down with it for a minute and be like, "Aw," and then they'd be like, "I want that tall nigga who gonna be mean to me," and then they go do their thing, and that's cool. Good for them. But that's not who I'm into. Who I'm into, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've never dated somebody who cared about me being short, or even like hooked up with anybody who cared about me being short.
I think my height is a plus for everyone I've been
I
with.
want that tall, pink-haired, loud girl.
Yeah, I do think my height does contribute. Me being 5'11" and messing with lesbians does help.
That's very cool.
Because I tend to be taller than everyone. That is.
You can see so much. You go to lesbian bar, you can see all around.
Mm-hmm.
You're just looking around.
Yeah, just look around.
Not me. I'm like, wait, can you scoot over? I'm in the bar, like, no, look at me. It's down here. Why were we talking about how attractive we are? Wait, there was something I want to loop back to as the ending.
We brought it up because we were talking about like how we engage with people when we were talking about Alex Asani.
What do people think of us?
Yeah, and how like people perceive us and like interacting. Yeah,
I see.
because like we were talking about like how like supermodels like are like really attractive people. Like
I see.
People engage with them in like a weird way.
I'm like a supermodel in my own way, on my own Instagram. I'm the supermodel of my Instagram.
So true, King. So true.
Well, guys,
All right, let's shout out the Patreons. Shout out to they, themy of the state.
we've been having a debate about if it's they, themmy, or theminy, or they, themmy, or what it is.
Yeah, so like let us know.
So I think they already let me know. They're the one who DM'd me. So I think I just have to open it and see what they said.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Alex F.
Shout out to Dev.
Shout out to Queen Black Indigo Queen Indigo Black.
Shout out to Leia.
And shout out to our newest Patreon person, the white Nancy Pelosi.
As opposed to
The nigga
Puerto Rican.
Nancy Pelosi, right? That's what the one Noah's always talking about.
Well, I mean, she did the Kente cloth thing, so like.
Nigga Nancy. Oh my gosh. Why didn't nobody call her Nigga Nancy when she did that?
Fuck! We should have had a podcast and then you could have done that and then we could have
I know.
been famous and viral.
I wish she would do that shit again. I literally don't think anything better has ever happened. I can't name one thing that was better in world history than Nancy Pelosi putting on that kente cloth with her 80-year-old ass and getting on one knee. Holy cow.
That's awesome.
Democrats are crazy.
Really cool people. Just
Chuck Schumer, her and Chuck Schumer in the elevator with the...
whose idea do you think it was?
I don't know.
Was it like just like a random staffer?
I don't know.
Do you think? Okay. What do you think the race was? Real quick.
Gotta be white or an insufferable black person. But I don't know, bro. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, kente cloth is like this traditional African like material.
Yeah, it's like a pattern, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. And like back in like the real bad woke era, like 2020, like a bunch of like white Congress people put on like these.
There's a couple black ones there too, I think.
And a couple black ones put on these kente cloth like scarves.
And like that. Did they put the hats on too?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. And they took a knee together in the Capitol and did like a photo shoot.
Yeah, and it was like after George Floyd got murdered or
Just
something
look
like that.
up Nancy Pelosi kente cloth.
Yeah, I think Chuck Schumer was there.
Yeah, it's
Hakeem
incomprehensibly.
Jeffrey, I think too.
You can't even wrap your head around how funny this shit is.
It's a
Especially
really
if you're
funny
black.
picture.
All our black y'all are gonna understand. I mean, white people maybe will think it's funny, but they won't. For me, I'm like, I think it's the final boss of performative like white Democrats. Like everything fell apart after that. Honestly, though, that was better than the shit we're getting now, where people are just commenting on my Facebook. Black people are the lowest tier of all races. At least before I was getting that shit. Like I got the performative. We care about black people.
But like kente cloth, Nancy Pelosi is what set up the current situation.
That's the swing back.
Yeah,
You can't divorce one from the other.
It's part of the process.
So true.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyways.
that was the shout outs.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.